Hey guys, so this past semester I attended Georgia Southern for my first traditional semester in college through the Army's Green and Gold program, and I had a blast. I met so many awesome people, learned so many things about other people, learned so many things about myself still, what works and what doesn't work. And luckily the Army gave me a foundation of organization and discipline, and I think that definitely aided in my success. And guess what? I came out with a 4.8. All A's. All A's.
Don't you know, oh, beautiful, don't you know, oh, don't you know, oh, beautiful, don't you know.
So first things first, you need to go to class, right? It's kind of a given. But some students think they don't have to go to class, and that's fine, right? Some people can, not go to class and come out with an A. I'm not that person. Okay, I had to go to class, and this semester I had the opportunity to have a professor who only took attendance 5 times, and each of those 5 times there was 1 point added to your final grade, and you better believe that I was there every single time, right? I ended up having an average of 85, and then at the end of the semester finals, I didn't have to take the final because I was there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to bring me up to a 90, which is an A. So I didn't have anything to worry about. That A, it didn't matter if it was A minus, A plus, A. Georgia Southern doesn't honor that. So that gave me my A. So next, I would suggest that you go to office hours. If you come across something in class that you don't understand, go get some FaceTime with your professor. By FaceTime, I mean sit down with them and have a conversation about what you don't understand, because I'm telling you, they will honor the fact that you came to talk to them, that you made time in your schedule. They know you're busy students, right? You made time in your schedule to come and talk to them, to get answers, to get feedback, to figure it out, right? And I'm telling you, that will go a long way when it comes to the end, and you maybe have that F and you need that 1 or 2 points to push you up to a D, or that 1 or 2 points from a B to push you up to an A. I'm telling you, that's the only way that I passed math. In addition to that, I went to tutoring. Georgia Southern has some free tutoring in the library, in the math building. You better believe I was in there, because me and math, we don't get along, right? But like I said, I got all A's, right? I got all A's because I applied myself, and I went to tutoring and I asked questions. My professor probably was getting a little frustrated with me at times because I was always emailing her. Hey, you didn't change the due date on this. I don't understand this. What lesson are we teaching today? This type of stuff. But in the end, I think she really helped me out. She really helped me out because she knows I wanted it bad. This planner right here saved my life this semester. Okay, seriously. But this was a gift from my mother-in-law. She obviously knew that I was coming to college, and I totally took advantage of this because I knew that I was going to have a lot that I had to keep track of. And in order to keep track of that, I ensured that I used my highlighters to identify different classes. For example, math. If it was something to do with math, I made sure I highlighted it in pink. Something to do with world religions, I made sure I highlighted it in purple. I looked at this every single morning. I looked at it every night just to remind myself of the things that was coming up. Because I didn't want to miss any deadlines, obviously. And I'm a human being. Most of us procrastinate, right? And I didn't want to do that too much, and I wanted to stay organized. This right here saved my life. So if you can get one, it doesn't have to be this big. Something that fits you. This fits me. This was for me. Get something that you are comfortable with. This is a little handheld one. Get a handheld one. One thing I wanted to make sure that I didn't do coming to college was hang around only people who looked like me, and hang around people that only shared the very same interests as I did. Don't do that. Come to college, talk to everybody, join different clubs. Here at Georgia Southern, they have so many clubs, it's crazy. And if you watch any other video or you come to some type of orientation here at Georgia Southern, they will tell you the same exact thing. It's crazy. There is chess club, Nerf gun club, different language clubs, writing clubs. There's something here for everybody. Get involved, hang with different people, not just people who look like you, not just people with the same religion as you, not just people with the same gender as you, not just ROTC people or whatever. Hang with different people, right? So in hanging with those different people is going to help you develop your cognitive skills and learn different things and learn different avenues of approach for different stuff in life, right? Don't limit yourself like that. Hang with different people when you come to college. Okay, last but not least, the biggest mistake that I made, and I have to share with you guys. So 9 years active duty as an active duty MP, many duty positions in my short time. I came here to Georgia Southern, obviously knowing that I had a commitment to RTC, thinking that I was going to be able to not take ROTC as serious. Oh, I hate to say that, but I was thinking I was going to float on through, right? And my first test I got back in ROTC kind of hit me, and it was a land nav test, and I consider myself pretty good at land nav, and I know it's a perishable skill, but I do my best to at least master the basics. I got my first land nav test back, and I was not happy. So right then, thankfully, right, during the beginning of the semester, I snapped into it and realized, okay, I gotta study more. I gotta do more. You know, just because I have the experience that I have, it doesn't mean that I can just float on through. So with that being said, weigh all classes the same intensity. If you are Spanish speaker and you have to take Spanish, do your best not to weigh it at a less intensity level than your other classes. If you think you are so bad at math and you just get it, right? Still, do your best to not weigh it at a less intensity than your other classes, right? Put in the same amount of studying, put in the same amount of research, put in the same amount of face time with your instructors, your professors. Do the same thing for every class and it will pay off. It will pay off. Make sure you acknowledge that early. If you feel like you're doing that or you notice that you're doing that, acknowledge it early, nip it in the bud, and change it. Okay, guys, I hope you can find those useful. I definitely did. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about Green to Gold, the Army, college, Georgia Southern, or Rosie the Riveter, whatever. If you have any questions, comment down below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. I'll see you next time.